chances here that we'll see a #1 seed coming out of this game, the winner as a 1? What do you think, fellas?
Why not, right? I mean, we got a situation similar to Duke and Carolina.
Well, the only team that you see on here that's won a conference tournament, any chances
is Duke,
here that
right?
we'll see
Interesting.
I agree. The winner here of this game has a realistic chance
what do you think, fellas?
of being a #1 seed. Look, Duke lost twice to Carolina without Zion Williamson.
Exactly.
Well, I'll tell you what, Michigan didn't have Charles Matthews in both the losses to Michigan State.
Yeah, a game and a half, he got hurt in that game they played. Interesting.
By the way, as you see, Brasdicas going to the bench. Michigan undefeated out of the conference this year, 12-0, including a double-digit win against North Carolina by 17 and a blowout win by 27 over Villanova, which won the Big East.
Early in the year, no question about it. There is an argument for the champion.
I think Michigan State, too. And Joshua Langford being hurt and still being at the top of the standings throughout the season.
They went for a number of games with 36 points on the bench, Langford and Ward. Gets down the floor now, show a little more foot speed maybe.
It's Tillman, back out to Arns. Can he get a second one?
How about that?
Nice box out by Brooks underneath. And the point guard takes it to the wing, to Poole.
Collective rebounding. Good job by both McQuaid and Tillman.
And there's Langford again, out with the foot surgery, out for the season. 15 points a game he averaged before out with injury. And look at Winston with a 3.
Well, John Beilein was saying the problem with him is he makes threes. You can't hide on the 3. And then he's so tough, prolific in that 3-second lane. Standing, not typical Michigan. Got to get it off the floor.
And this stagnant style of offense will not work against this type of defense. Ball movement, player movement, so necessary.
Castleton is on the floor for Michigan. Here's Livers, career high yesterday. 21 points in 22 minutes.
Everything a struggle on the offensive end for Michigan. Nothing easy.
And part of that is the ability to switch all over the floor. Another duck in and some power.
Tillman, fight for it, back out with it to Winston. That's McQuaid who saved the possession.
It is war under that rim. A little movement again, a little early by Tillman. Has a habit of doing that. What makes this kid so tough, Grant, is you're not so sure if he's going to, that pace that he runs at, deliberate, backs off, step back, jack, nail it with some nylon. That's such a great floor leader.
Second foul on Tillman. So he'll sit. Coming in for Michigan State is Thomas Kithier.
Kithier is a lot like Ward in the sense that he runs the floor rim to rim, does the little things for his club. Rebounds, maybe a putback here and there. Nice pass.
To Teske. And he's clobbered.
That's what they want, some power game.
Now, unlike the first 2 matchups, when they switched, they did not go inside to Teske. This time, they noticed the mismatch. Great high-low action. And from the weak side, Henry came to block, and he might have got a little bit of the back, a little body there, but great action there by Michigan finding the mismatch.
Teske at 7'1", junior, who topped the league this year in block shots. By the way, brackets are back. Get the CBS Sports app and play with friends and compete for a trip to next year's Final Four. You can download it and be ready when the field is announced in a short while on CBS after this game.
Your time of year, Jim Nance.
You
got it all figured out.
I love Selection Sunday. It is one of my favorite days of the year.
You have a lot of favorite days.
I was going to say, you have a lot.
This is
pick from.
This is top 5. Oh, and he throws it right off Brasdicas, but still saved. Simpson off the floor, looking around.
Nice
Beats it
pass.
to Poole, and he's got another assist in this tournament.
Well, you make a mistake, they can turn it up. Hold on, they're going to check something out. The refs, I think one of the Bo got hurt maybe.
Bo might have fallen down there.
Yeah. This is just great action under the rim.
Oh, yeah, Teske.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Hopefully he's okay. Shook it off. Bo's got game.
Even the refs in the Big Ten are tough.
Bo knows. Yeah, you're right. Even they can foul with the best of them. Teskey's got to really help on the ball screen. Kithinger's not a pick and pop guy, a roll to the rim guy.
Pass a little soft, trying to get it down to Henry. And the Wolverines come away with it.
I'd go to Teske inside. Use him. He's got the side there. He's got the switch. Dump it in there. Not a good look. Could have made a better pass. Maybe too far from the floor.
That's the first turnover for Michigan since their first trip down the floor of this game. 2-point lead, Spartans.
Wait. All you got to do to win is put a ball in a hoop? Come on. Why don't you head over to our factory and watch us put peanut butter in chocolate? Where's our trophy? Not sorry. Reese's.
I think I found my dream car.
It turns out they want me to start next month. She can stay with you to finish her senior year.
Things will be tight, but we can make this work.
Now,
Grandpa, what about your dream car?
this is my dream now.
Principal, we can help you plan for that.
Nick's mom called the T-Ball League 8 times to help her shy son make some new friends. His parents shared videos of highlights, dance moves, and Jimmy Carlisle stealing third. Almost. They sent 7 texts when a new friend invited Nick for a play date. But in the end, they put their phones down and watched as Nick finally felt part of a team.
During March, Acura is challenging you to show off your handles on and off the court, even on the set of a car commercial. Mouse in the house, woo, still got it.
You know that was a travel, right?
The Spartans with 7 bench points. Been a clean game, only 5 total fouls, 5 total turnovers. Brazdakis with 9, leading the way for the Wolverines.
And Jim Brazdakis setting the tone early for Michigan. Obviously, he's hungry, he's thirsty, he's aggressive with his shot, the ability to knock it down from downtown.
Did you say thirsty? I'm in town. Of course, the ability to use bumps in a wise fashion, weak side coverage, lawyer absent, and a great dive by the lefty.
Grant, don't ever say thirsty when you're doing a game with Bill Raftery on St. Patrick's Day. Okay? Rule number 1.
Good advice, good advice.
Ethnic slur.
He perked up.
What did it cost you to bring that bagpipe band in last night?
That was amazing.
It was amazing, man.
Thought it was you.
I thought it was you.
Well, I slipped each guy 100.
And Arns is back on the stationary bike as he was yesterday, trying to keep the back loose. Saw limited playing time in the game against Wisconsin. Goins brings it back out to Henry.
A lot of good containment here. Great footwork by Michigan. Really good. Luke Lockridge telling Grant and I that they work real hard on the first 2 steps to take away. Move the legs, take away 2 dribbles. These 2 guys, the point guards, have been going at one another forever. Nice slip.
Bounce pass to Teske. Simpson with a beautiful feed.
They got everybody moved.
And Teske says, get that out of here. Big Ten's top shot blocker. And Simpson.
Oh, how clever he is to protect the ball with strength and then use the rim to ward off.
Last 8 points to Michigan.
Tom's got Ward coming in. They really need some strength inside. Livers with a great read.
McQuaid.
Not as good off the dribble.
Right now, Raph has really been the defense of Michigan, getting them going here, forcing turnovers and getting easy opportunities.
Rastakis driving.
Nice pass, too.
Out to Poole. And his shot is blocked by Henry. And last touch by Teske. Teske, though, really got this Michigan crowd that's gathered here fired up with the block that led to Simpson at the other end.
How about that? And at the open floor, Simpson is a wizard. Wards off one, uses the rim, the soft little delivery at the end, and Arn's back.
Yeah, off the bike and on the floor. Michigan State scoreless now for over 4 minutes.
And Ward in the game, got to give him some touches on the block. Make Teske guard. Is their favorite little play, that little dribble exchange off a screen.
There's Ward.
Teske, great D, Grant.
Great D without fouling, so important.
Feeds it inside, and Teske able to squeeze it home.
And in the first two matchups, Teske would pick and pop for the three-point line. Now he's rolling to the basket, and they're taking advantage of the mismatch.
No step back you today. Winston's really been kept out of the lane, which has hurt their cause of nice. Good idea. McQuaid step back.
Tomorrow, an all-new Late Show with Stephen Colbert. This week, he'll have Gayle King, Kit Harington, and from Billions, Paul Giamatti. All new Late Show, Colbert this week.
Simpson does such a really nice job of finding people. Here he sees it, identifies, terrific look, and just a hesitation in the switch to the left hand. Really clever. His improvement, and that's what they do with this program. Guys just keep getting better.
Ward to the bench. And you saw Teske sitting for the Wolverines as well.
Livers has not been able. He's the 5-man now, playing real small, both clubs.
Livers more of a pick and pop type player.
Or Simpson.
Sort of a settle by him. Who hurt an ankle. Is that Kithier, I think? I'm looking around.
Might be Orange.
It's Orange.
It's Orange. Oh my God, what he's been through. He has been nicked, legs and back.
Ooh.
Oh, he turns it. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Oh. Ooh. Boy. Anybody who's played, that is some tough occurrence. Almost looks like that high ankle sprain too, huh? And you can relate in your playing days, right?
Yeah, he is in pain right there, right now. And as you said, this young man's been through so much.
Super kid too.
We could hear Arns from here.
Yeah.
Pain.
And if the bench shows it too, they know it's serious. Yeah, they're going to take him out. And everybody there knows how serious this is.
One of those type of plays, one of those injuries where both teams very concerned and very unfortunate.
We're going to step away for a moment here in Chicago.
Wherever you go, however you go, For energy on the go, it's gotta be 5-Hour Energy. And with 0 sugar and 4 calories, there's nothing holding you back. Works fast, works long, tastes good. 5-Hour Energy. Energy on the go.
You should be mad at leaf blowers. You should be mad your neighbor always wants to hang out.
Guess what? I got a new grill.
And you should be mad your smart fridge is unnecessarily complicated.
Propane. Make ice.
Making ice. But you're not mad because you have E-Trade, which isn't complicated. Their tools make trading quicker and simpler so you can take on the markets with confidence. Don't get mad. Get E-Trade and start trading today.
Wait. All you got to do to win is put a ball in a hoop? Come on. Why don't you head over to our factory and watch us put peanut butter in chocolate? Where's our trophy? Not sorry! Reese's.
That's a 2015 X1, which you can now get BMW certified.
It's complicated.
No, it's not. BMW certified. Like new, again. Hurry in for exceptional offers through BMW Financial Services.
Low, when you're feeling low, and you just don't know where to run to. You should know I'm never gonna let you down. I'm always gonna build you up.
For that closer than ever moment, iPhone XS on the C Spire network. Moments like this inspire everything we do. C Spire, customer inspired. For a limited time, buy the latest iPhone and get one on us.
For whatever unfolds in your daily life and world, there's AARP. Find a job you crave, protect the money you save, live life on your wavelength. Whatever your strength, AARP can get you on the way to take on the day. AARP, real possibilities.
It's really painful to watch. I mean,
There's just no words.
No.
Young man who graduated in December, pursuing a master's degree. Been a part of their 8-man rotation. He'd be playing even more if he didn't have these constant back issues that we even saw pop up earlier in this game. Tom Izzo went over and talked to him when he was on the floor, and watch Izzo walk away here with emotion on the coach's face.
Well, that's the Izzo we know. You know, fans see him on the sideline begging, trying to influence, but boy, there's so much depth and character to that guy.
McQuaid comes out of the break and hits a 3.
I was curious to see how they would respond, Grant. You know,
I was too, but this team is all about mental and emotional toughness.
A shot by McQuaid after 10 unanswered by Michigan, and Livers banks it home. And that's off the leg of McQuaid. We'll have the under 4 break.
Wait. All you got to do to win is put a ball in a hoop? Come on. Why don't you head over to our factory and watch us put peanut butter in chocolate? Where's our trophy? Not sorry! Reese's.
Yeah.
Are you getting the score you deserve? No, you're not. Experian is changing that. For the first time, you can raise your credit scores instantly. Boost your credit scores now, free, with Experian Boost, only at Experian.com/boost.
It's not just any Wi-Fi. It's the best Wi-Fi experience from Xfinity that can help you save on your wireless bill when you include Xfinity Mobile. Now that's simple, easy, awesome. Click, call, or visit the store today.
I cannot keep up with Charlotte if I'm super tired. Tempur-Pedic has been a game changer. Finding the right Tempur-Pedic at Raymour & Flanigan was easy peasy. If you're considering purchasing a Tempur-Pedic mattress from Raymour & Flanigan, just go buy it.
Free. Free. Free.
That's right. TurboTax Free is free. Free.
Greg Gumbel in New York. The Sun Belt Championship game is over, and Georgia State's Panthers, with Coach Ron Hunter, headed back to the NCAA tournament with a 73-64 win over UT Arlington. Ticket punch, mission accomplished. Jim Rapp-Ramp.
All right, Ron Hunter has given us some great March Madness moments, hasn't he, through the years? And
remember when he fell out of
off the chair on the yes. Sun, of course, hit a big shot. Yale's in Auburn today. Yeah, St. Louis getting a automatic bid with its win today, and at the half, back to Greg, Clark, and Seth, and they'll continue to give you the update on who's in, who's on the bubble, all the scores and highlights from today's tournament championships on AT&T at the half.
You know, the mentality of this Michigan State team is they stick together. Next guy up has to play, and this is a big loss for them, I think, with Orange coming into the tournament too, because what he provides in terms of enthusiasm, effort, can make a shot, aggressive. They've overcome Langford and Ward for periods this year. Langford all year.
Orange had come into the game today and right away hit a three. Here's Livers. It's one for Michigan.
He's starting to really perk, this kid. Coming down the stretch, making shots. This is what they got to do with Kithier. Nice little slip, but it's not the same guy. And of course, the pass by Winston led. Great weak side coverage. They weren't doing that their last game.
How about Brazdeikis drawing that charge?
Great weak side help there. Brazdeikis slides over, sacrifices his body, gets in there, and that's what Michigan needed to do and improve upon, and they've done it, really confusing the offense of Michigan State.
The way Jim said that, he didn't believe Brazdeikis stepped in there defensively.
That was perfect.
He's known for his offense. Nice cross.
And Kithier knocks it out.
Great defense there by Kithier, but I'd like to see Jordan Poole put the ball on the floor, get to the basket, not settle as much. Quick, nice little crossover. Great defense.
Simpson's got to get out and start the offense, I think. There he is. This is where he's tough. There's the old-time delivery.
You like that, Raph, don't you?
Pass the basket. It's a new religion.
Tried it once yesterday. Didn't drop, but got it to go here.
Usually uses the glass, right, Jim?
Yeah. He's had great success with it. McQuaid left alone.
Wow.
Can't do that.
Brazdeikis just relaxed a little. Not a good closeout. Good teams, the little guy gets the ball back frequently to make the decisions. Here's their little motion offense, diagonal cut.
Simpson step back three, back of the rim. Only Henry underneath. McQuaid loves this spot. Tapped around off the floor, Brazdeikis.
Rath, I love the strategy of both coaches here, opting to go small ball. Using these lineups here, different lineup than we're accustomed to. Teske on the bench and the bigs on Michigan State.
They really don't have a center. They don't need one if he's going to make those.
Brazdeikis now with 12 on the game. Perfect 4 for 4 from the field. Timeout, Michigan State.
I think I found my dream car.
It turns out they want me to start next month. She can stay with you to finish her senior year.
It's too tight, but we can make this work.
Now.
Grandpa, what about your dream car?
This is my dream now.
Principal, we can help you plan.
Tracy with an update on Kyle Arns.
That's right, Jim. He was taken on the stretcher, that left ankle in an air cast, directly to the x-ray room for x-rays. His mother and father alongside him. They are unsure right now whether they will be taking him to the hospital. Any more information, I will certainly pass it along, but our thoughts and prayers with him right now.
Yes, indeed, we join you with that.
This we got to see his brother Justin about a week or 10 days ago at Ohio State.
He's on the team with Buckeyes.
Great southpaw delivery he has.
Guys, right now we talk about Michigan and their defense. Only one team foul here in the first half. Amazing how aggressive they are without fouling.
Goins has been shut out in this game.
Tough shot. Now they are really off their game. And this is the guy that's got to get in the lane right here. That's his game. He's got to do more of that. Nice play. Teske
gets swiped away. Poole waits for teammates.
I love how Michigan opportunistically runs. They don't have the numbers, opportunities. They back it out, execute their offense, use the pace to their advantage.
I would use Teske a little bit now. He's got all the mismatch. They got what they want.
Brazdeikis way outside. And with 30 seconds to go, basically can run it down to the last shot.
And that was the heat check there by Brazdeikis.
Yeah, not a good play, really. He had a guy in the low post area. Could have dribbled a little closer and made the pass.
By the way, Michigan with only one foul. With 15 seconds to go in the half.
See if they give one. Hate to see Simpson be the guy that gives it, though. They're just playing good D.
1 to go, and Winston comes up short. We reach halftime in the Big Ten Championship, and the Wolverines are 8 in front.
Simpson didn't give any ground, did he?
No, he didn't. I tell you, the best offense, one of the best offenses in the country, befuddled here by the defense from the Wolverines.
Let's go to Tracy with Tom Izzo.
Thanks a lot. Coach, it was obvious your team was a little shaken up after Kyle Arns went down. How do you regroup with them in the locker room?
That's part of the sport. I feel sorry for Kyle, but that's not why we did what he did. We just got Xavier on the bench, and they had a small lineup. We couldn't play Nick, and Xavier on the bench really hurt us. The freshman's not good enough to play right now.
Thanks a lot.
That's the end of the first half with the score Michigan 31, Michigan State 23. Right now, let's go to Greg Gumbel in New York.
All right, Jim, thank you. Coming up.
Wherever you go, however you go, for energy on the go, it's gotta be 5-Hour Energy. And with 0 sugar and 4 calories, there's nothing holding you back. Works fast, works long. Tastes good. 5-Hour Energy. Energy on the go.
Before the trip, Jessica sent 22 texts to a swim instructor to help Manny overcome his fear. Their GPS
He said, this was not my team. I don't know who this team was. It's not us. I don't expect us to be like that at all in the NCAA tournament. Tennessee might have the same effect. Maybe they show up that Thursday or Friday whenever they're going to play, and we see a team that is just going to destroy whatever 15 seed it gets.
Is this a team, Tennessee, like you said, up and down team? Is this a team that could make a run? Because this is a team that last year lost to Loyola Chicago. So this is a team that maybe could be a disappointment in March here in March Madness.
You know what I feel? I feel like they're putting a lot of pressure on themselves. Grant Williams came out and said before the SEC Conference Tournament that they wanted to win this. Tennessee had not won the SEC Conference Tournament since 1979.
Correct.
And you knock off Kentucky, and then you just lay the biggest egg of all time. It reminds me a lot of when they played Kentucky in Lexington. That was the primo game that Saturday, and they went out, and they were awful in that game. I feel like that they're going to be able to figure in big moments this year on the biggest stage. They have not played the best, so I don't trust this team. Now, saying all that, if the matchups fall their way because of the experience and the talent, they could easily make a run.
Yeah, they could certainly make a run. I think one factor too is if they get matched up with a team with an elite big man, I think that's a weakness of theirs. The first time they played Kentucky when they were at full strength, Kentucky just blitzed them. The second or the third time around, Reed Travis fouled out late in the game. They get matched up with one of the more elite big men in college basketball, how that could impact, because I mean, at the end of the day, Grant Williams is probably just 6'5". I know he's tremendous and good, but when you factor in size.
The committee goes, okay, we've seen how good Tennessee can be. And we said they're a favorite, but they lose by 20 to Auburn. And Auburn's hot. I mean, they're extremely hot right now. Is there any conversation where they would say, we may drop into a 3 because of a team like Houston?
No.
Or, okay, there's no chance.
No, body of work. Tennessee's too strong, only 5 losses, 2 wins over Kentucky, not a shot.
Okay.
They are a mortal lock of all locks.
There you go. All right. Tennessee, a 2 seed. We'll find out for sure when the bracket is revealed elsewhere. Go to Brooklyn, where we saw St. Louis and we saw St. Bonaventure. And this is a team you know well in St. Bonaventure. You know St. Louis. St. Louis and Travis Ford getting the big dance. What's the team like?
Well, I think St. Louis. What I like about them is they had an identity. The way they won this championship is how they won. But he's a fantastic basketball.
Does that matter, coaching?
I think it does. Name another coach.
You're right. You're right. I remember guys who did a lot of Natalie Flatt, and Daniel. A lot of stands out. Like the perspective.
Buffalo.
We're not going to get to see him.
Maybe like the CBI.
We're going to see Travis Ford's crew. St. Louis here, is this mid-season because we're expecting VCU to get it?
Right, so VCU should be in, but don't bet the farm on that. There's still a chance they're not in. If you really look at the lack of big wins there, Dayton strong from my quote to DC Fish, my coach, after they got knocked out by Rhode Island, it ranks 352nd from the foul line, 328 from 3, 285 from 2. Great story. St. Louis, Tremaine Isabel, you're a great player. Jordan Goodwin, great player. There is under no circumstances am I picking St. Louis to win it first.
St. Louis, I've already crossed them off.
I've already is an issue.
I've crossed St. Louis off my. I'm not having them advance.
Good on the program, Travis Ford getting in, but this is not a team that is going to be remotely trendy as an upset pick.
I disagree, because if they get a matchup like let's just say Kansas State, then they could grind out a win. If they play a team that's dynamic offensively and can score 85 points, this is where the bracket all comes down to matchups. I understand what you're saying, because they have a tough time scoring, but you go play Kansas State, and Dean Wayne's not playing, now all of a sudden you're in a 50-49 type of game. I agree with what you're saying more often than not, but I think matchups are everything. That's how your bracket.
Hassan French, that's what he is. He's an undersized, tough, physical, and opposing dude on the interior, and their wings embody that too. Not great shooters, obviously, as you pointed out, but the athleticism, physicality is there.
As for the big boys, projected #1 seeds according to Jerry Palm, Duke, North Carolina, Virginia, and Gonzaga. So that is.
Pittsburgh, conference anymore, but so we will a decade.
Jeff, the money-back guarantee.
Let's look back at the years before Zysol. Seeing Zyrtex from an era when Bigger was better. Zysol, however, is nearly half the size and on first dose provides the same relief. Now, times have changed in the world of allergy relief.
If my skin was dry, it would look like this. The Gold Bond Milk Lotion has 7 moisturizers and 1 extra protein. A smoother, healthier looking skin.
Unisom knows when you don't get enough sleep, it's hard to avoid the fog. Even the simplest things seem tough. Unisom especially
obviously being felt here today. The pick and roll, always making the right read, the right delivery pass, nice bounce pass inside to Teske. Once again, another high screen and roll, real good patience, nice little lob pass inside, great finish.
I've been moving calm, don't start no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Don't pull up and...
Points off turnovers, 9 for Michigan. The Wolverines have won 10 straight Big Ten tournament games.
There is good news for Kyle Arns. X-rays on that left ankle came back
And they go in that locker room, look around, and one of their guys is decimated and really in pain. But goodness, this emotional lift of finding out that it's not career-ending.
It's a nimble navigator, and some can be highly venomous.
Great news for Michigan State for that brotherhood there.
Giant
really
tropical centipedes share their territories with tarantulas.
Offensively out of rhythm, which is uncommon. I think the Bigs,
despite its impressive length, it's a nimble navigator, and some can be highly venomous.
Right now, he's been neutralized by the defense officials.
They've told us he's 100%.
As quick as lightning, just like the tarantula it's killing. The centipede has 2 curved, hollow fangs, which inject paralyzing venom.
Let the game come to him, though. This is his time right now. He really
even tarantulas aren't immune from an ambush.
And right, the first 2 matchups, Michigan State was down in both
this
ball
centipede
clubs.
is a
what
predator.
shooting, but what a deliberate ball fake. Really sells it, shows the ball fake. And as you said, that sidestep, three-point shot, really been the only thing going offensively for Michigan State up until now.
Yep, going back to the end of the first half, he has their last 9 points. Meanwhile, Poole rattles home a three.
Wow, off the bounce.
Can he take and make some tough shots? Wow.
Tillman. Backing in on Teske.
Nice job by the big guy.
Yeah, held his ground and got a block.
Hey. One second.
They're coming. Let's go on. Hey, put in here. No! Mommy, do it! I wear. Yes. Oh, no,
In chocolate. Where's our trophy? Not sorry. Reese's.
That's a 2015 X1, which you can now get BMW certified.
It's complicated.
No, it's not. BMW certified. Like new, again. Hurry in for exceptional offers through BMW Financial Services.
Chocolate. Where's our trophy?
It's not just any Wi-Fi.
Sorry. Reese's.
It's the best Wi-Fi experience from Xfinity
X1,
that can help you save
BMW
on your wireless
certified.
bill when you include Xfinity Mobile.
No, it's not.
Now that's simple, easy, awesome. Click, call, or visit the store today.
Indoor and outdoor allergies can stand in the way of enjoying the moment. Allegra is the fastest non-drowsy allergy relief. In just 1 hour, it starts tackling tough allergy symptoms for 24 hours of relief. Get back to the moment with Allegra.
Family taco night is a heartburn night you can plan for. But surprise pizza at the office means heartburn you didn't expect. Zantac works when you need it. It relieves or prevents heartburn in as little as 30 minutes and lasts up to 12 hours. Zantac. Eat your way, treat your way.
My name is Jetta, and my favorite thing about the Grilled Chicken Club is the multigrain bun. It's toasted, and then you get the cheese. So if you bite really slowly, you can literally taste every level of the sandwich. I don't eat very slowly, but if you do.
Guys, the sign of a great team is great communication, trust, having great trust out there in the court, and obviously they do.
We've seen it with Michigan as we take a look at the AT&T fast analysis here, Grant.
And we talked about that trust, and certainly right here, Simpson demanding the basketball, ordering Brazdeikis to get to the right spot. And of course, Simpson's usually right. Good things happen, but great leadership there. They discuss it afterwards, and Simpson letting them know, trust me, big fella. I've been here before. I know what it takes. We're that close to getting there. Just keep working, keep listening, keep competing.
I've been at practice, as you fellas have too, with this kid. He does things that an assistant coach would do with his teammates. He just has a great, he's going to be a terrific coach someday. But his leadership, so solid and impactful with this program.
And now a chance to complete the three-point play. Magnificent effort underneath by McQuaid, and that lead, which was 13 just a few moments ago, is now down to 7. 8-2 run.
Goins on Matthews. He gives him a little size against the ability of that jump shot. Nice play by Goins. Held his ground.
Look who's coming out, guys. Arns, he's going to be joining his teammates on the bench, and wait till they see him come into view here. And the crowd as well.
Even Tom Izzo was distracted. He took a look.
I think right now Michigan State go inside of this small lineup. Get Ward in there.
Henry.
Oh, what a good. He hurt himself too, going to the rim. Well, he has a burst of speed, doesn't he, either way?
Great first step. Good athlete, great defender.
Going to be a big-time prospect.
Yes, he will.
Aaron Henry goes to the line to shoot 2.
He started 16 of the last 17 games as Henry. And had a career-high 11 rebounds against Wisconsin yesterday. Teske back on the floor for Matthews.
Smart decision there, Beeline. Get Teske in there. The size of Ward defensively.
This team doesn't need much inspiration. That certainly will give them a pocketful. He can elevate now.
Working on Henry. Trying to spin him around. Turnaround shot. Tough one. Bounces out.
Only problem with that is everybody else is standing still. Nobody cut.
Fantastic pick and roll defense. Winston, no daylight.
Boy, that was a nice pass to the baseline, telling him which way to go. Ooh, good cut.
Ward.
He missed. Henry.
Again, the Spartans won both regular season battles here in the last 3 weeks. Poole. Yes.
Well, he can step back and get them organized. Good bounce and get them gathered.
Step back you.
Yeah, exactly. For him, anyhow.
Both those wins by the Spartans, second half comebacks. McQuaid.
You can't overhelp like that. You've got to be weak side in position, but be able to close out on a guy that shoots it like this. Unhurried out of Texas.
McQuaid has launched 10 threes, made 5 of them. He's got 18 of the 38.
I think they got Ward with a little hole.
Yes, they do. Of course, Tom Izzo and his team been dealing with injury issues, as you detailed earlier, Rap.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at Arns.
A lot of joy.
It's fantastic.
It is. What a great, I'll tell you, that was as touching a thing as I've seen. Got to get some motion. Standing still. What a settle that is.
And that was, McQuaid got a hand on it, actually, on the shot.
Watch McQuaid in the corner.
Winston, take it all the way. The basket counts.
And you talk about his pace, his tempo. He took his time. He used Tillman, kind of used him as a screen, went around the corner. Just a great finish, concentration. You knew Cassius Winston was going to wake up. And waking up at the right time for Michigan State.
It's Winston time, and it certainly tastes good for Michigan State. But you know one of the nicknames they throw at him, Jim? Pokey.
Okay.
Because he ambles into practice like it's his last legs. Then he gets ready, and all of a sudden gets into another gear.
We've seen a little bit of that here in Chicago. 15-5 run by Michigan State. Three-point play by Winston.
Simpson's got to create.
Just his second field goal of the game. Now Brooks.
Real good defense. Played one of the best in the Big Ten.
4 to shoot.
Nice fake. There's your Smitty move.
Henry got Livers to lead. Tillman again on the offensive glass, and a foul on the Wolverines.
Tell you guys, it's getting heated up here right now. Both teams leaving it all on the line. You got blue, you got green, Beeline, Izzo, championship on the line. Gotta love it.
Nick's mom called the T-ball league 8 times to help her shy son make some new friends. His parents shared videos of highlights, dance moves, and Jimmy Carlisle stealing third. Almost. They sent 7 texts when a new friend invited Nick for a play date. But in the end, they put their phones down and watched as Nick finally felt part of a team.
Ow. Guys, come on.
Quit.
Okay, do I have to break you guys apart?
Stop touching me.
That's it. If you don't stop, I will eat all of you alive right now.
I prefer the break us apart option.
Introducing the M&M's chocolate bar. Winter nasal congestion. Is it a cold, sinus pressure, allergies? For all of them, there's Allegra D, a maximum strength decongestant plus a powerful non-drowsy antihistamine for 24-hour relief. This winter, the answer is Allegra D.
With the Chase mobile app, Jason Wu could pay practically anyone at any bank, all while putting on a runway show. Or he could make it even easier with recurring payments to his cat sitter.
And now she's ready for the catwalk.
Chase, make more of what's yours.
The absolute best bed ever. Ever.
You have a Casper too? We haven't slept this well in years.
I will never leave my bed again.
Life-changing.
With over 35,000 5-star reviews, it's the mattress people can't stop talking about.
Well, coming up, the wait will finally be over. CBS will break down all the 68 teams, the bracket reveal coming up on the NCAA selection show next on CBS. And here's some bubble thieves. St. Mary's taking its conference tournament earlier in the week, beating Gonzaga, Oregon last night over Washington. In Pac-12 championship, St. Louis takes the A-10 today, tournament title. And we are inside an hour to go right here on CBS. But in the meantime, it's been a good final so far. Third game in 3 days for these two teams. A lot of intensity again by both sides in this one.
I don't know if there'll be a 1 or a 2 seed. You don't want to play either one of these.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
I mean, it's impressive what they've done, how competitive they are. This is their favorite little play. Screen and a dribble exchange. Nice handle by Teske.
And Goins.
Again, struggling.
Yes, he is. 0 for 6.
Everything open for him. Everything contested.
Tillman, he interchange on Teske. Nice job by Tillman recovering. Automatic switching. They're playing so small.
Razdekas.
Tough. Not a rhythm kind of a shot, right?
Again, McQuaid. Oh, my goodness.
What a find. Boy, the defense, I just think they're overreacting on the help.
Well, Cassius Winston doing a great job of just baiting the defense and finding the open man. And John Beilein not happy with his defense, knowing the pick and roll with Cassius Winston is deadly. And that man right there on fire, lifting his team.
Wherever you go, however you go, for energy on the go, it's got to be 5 Hour Energy. Works fast, works long, tastes good. 5-Hour Energy. Energy on the go.
Are you getting the score you deserve? No, you're not. Experian is changing that. For the first time, you can raise your credit scores instantly. Boost your credit scores now, free, with Experian Boost, only at Experian.com/boost.
Allergy sufferers, you can try 10 days of Zysol for just $3. That is truly noteworthy. For all-night, all-day allergy relief that's just as effective at hour 24 as at hour 1, be wise all. Take Zysol.
As a financial advisor, I tell my clients not to worry about changing their minds in retirement. You may have always imagined your dream car as something fast. Then one day you decide it just needs to be safe enough to get her to college and back.
Principal, we can help you plan for that.
Wait. All you got to do to win is put a ball in a hoop? Come on. Why don't you head over to our factory and watch us put peanut butter in chocolate? Where's our trophy? Not sorry.
CBS Sports coverage of the Big Ten tournament is sponsored by Buick, proud partner of the NCAA. Indeed, the world's #1 job site. And by Bud Light, enjoyed by Giant Blue fictional nights everywhere.
And Raptor, right now, Michigan State has figured out a sweet spot of this defense. There's so much help in the middle on the role of the big guy Tillman that Cassius Winston finds the open McQuaid for the corner 3, and then the same identical play once again. McQuaid wide open, 2 guys closing out, and the reaction inside there. Arns celebrating, not feeling sorry for himself, but on the bench supporting his teammates. But right now, McQuaid shooting, and Winston's awareness has Michigan State back in this game.
McQuaid is 1 point off his career high. He's got 21. He's hit 6 threes in the game.
This kid is a gamer. So competitive on the defensive end. Now he has blossomed. And of course, anytime he can step into a jumper, mark it down. Great stroke.
Mismatch inside.
And they're not finding it, though. No.
Oh,
too late.
He was going to shoot.
No.
Doubted himself, trying to dump it down low. Teske was going the other way.
In that case, Livers has to commit to the shot right there. Went up to shoot it. Teske's trying to get on the glass. Not a great pass inside, but you're right. It was a little too late.
Think pass first. I know you didn't. Little baseline rubs and curls.
Here's Winston. Good. Right there with that shot put Michigan State ahead as they've rallied from 13 down to 2 behind.
Teske really making people disappear. Nice look.
There's Teske. Oh, he tried to dunk it. It gets 2 bounces off the rim and down.
He can use the dribble now with these 2. I thought he said that. I like this. He's got 2 larger individuals playing, and this is where he's tough. Hide and seek. No, not a good look.
Like he was trying to lob it to
I
Tillman.
think he was. I think this is an important set right now for Michigan. The 2 empty trips it the other way. This could put stress on the other end for Michigan State. Down to 4.
Simpson knows it. He's blocked by Winston.
What a great block and a shot clock violation by Michigan State. You said it was an important possession, but it was important for Michigan State as well on defense. And Winston making the effort. Not used to seeing him blocking shots right there, but
everything he does is deceptive. It doesn't look like he can elevate. It doesn't look like he can move.
Just gets it done.
So Matthews in for Teske.
These two guys have banged heads, these two coaches. Great respect for one another. Top of their classes. Ooh, nice hustle.
Livers. Shot off a passing lane. Rastakis.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Early going for the kill. Boy, if you can't handle ball screens, you can't play against these two teams.
Winston.
Now 2 in a row.
This time, though, it works out.
And Livers got a little bit of a shot, but what a find at the end. And Tillman with those broad shoulders can ward off. And watch this little left, too. Smart. And somebody on the right, nice finish and a chance for 3.
First foul on Livers.
Xavier Tillman goes to the line to shoot 1.
Make it a 1-point game. Michigan State's biggest come-from-behind win this year. Actually, it was actually the biggest lead, I should say, that Michigan gave up this year in a loss. Was a 12-point lead at Michigan State, that last matchup that they had. And this one they led by 13. So they've given up a 12-point lead last time out.
The second half, Michigan State really turned it on. Tough shot again. Boy, they've had not good attempts the last couple of opportunities.
And now a chance. Down 2 to tie it or take the lead with a 3. They can find McQuaid again. Who knows?
I think he wants to take them.
5 to shoot. Livers trying to stay right with him. Tough shot!
Oh, an Ian Horse with that delivery.
We are tied at 48.
This has turned into a classic, isn't it?
Pretty darn good. Matthews, pin. Where to go with it? Back out to Poole. Inside 7 minutes.
Might have been a 3-second count right there.
Great defense staying on the floor. Oh, tough shot. John really not happy with that one. They really haven't run their stuff the last 4 times.
See, Michigan makes an adjustment here. Matthews on Winston. A little bit more length guarding him as he starts to pick up here.
Simpson can't overhelp, though. He's on McQuaid. You also can get up and elevate over him.
Winston from the left side. Tillman back out and a whistle.
I think the shot clock didn't hit the rim.
It didn't hit the rim and they reset it after the Winston shot.
I'll tell you what, Ram, this right here was good defense, just better offense. Nice little scoop shot. Great touch inside, and his teammates are happy and celebrating. It's tied up.
Okay, I'll admit I didn't keep my place as clean as I would like because I'm way too busy. Who's got the time to chase around dirt, dust, and hair? So now I use heavy-duty Swiffer sweeper and dusters. For hard-to-reach places, Duster makes it easy to clean. It captures dust in one swipe. Ha! Gotcha! And new Sweeper heavy-duty cloths lock away twice as much dirt and dust. They get stuck deep in the grooves other tools can miss. You know what? My place is a lot cleaner now. Stop cleaning. Start Swiffering.
Don't get mad. Put your money to work with E-Trade's easy-to-use investing tools.
We had tried other meal kits before, and Home Chef started pulling ahead as our favorite, so it was almost like sort of a battle of the boxes. We decided that Home Chef was the winner.
Home Chef fits into our nightly routine really easily. We work 2 busy jobs, we have 2 kids.
It's all about trying to eat a little healthier, but also have some variety.
Home Chef really does have meals that anyone can cook, and everyone will love. Pretty much always turns out exactly the way it looks in the picture on the recipe card.
Great ingredients, easy to use, reliable. It's been fantastic.
Visit homechef.com for $30 off your first order.
We're back in Chicago. They're going to be resetting the shot clock for the Spartans because the shot by Winston, which was taken with about 6 seconds to go on the shot clock, did not hit the rim. And they're going to bring it down now. I'm hearing down to 3. They'll be inbounding with 3 to shoot. Got a attendance mark of over 122,000 for the week at the Big Ten tournament. Second largest attended Big Ten tournament of all time, as the tournament's found its way to its 4th city in 4 years for the 10th time to Chicago. Next year will be in Indianapolis.
It's the most relaxed I've ever seen Grant Hill in this building.
Yeah.
He had to play a couple of guys named Jordan and
Michael
Pippen.
Jordan, Derrick Rose, yeah.
You told me you ate them up.
I did, but they win. They won the game.
Over to Trace.
Well, guys, during that timeout, John Beilein told his team all bad shots are basically like turnovers. We need to value the possessions. He said, get back. Someone needs to be under the basket, and enough with the and ones, guys.
Okay, 3 to shoot. It's McQuaid, and out to Poole off the board. They've gone scoreless. Michigan for 3 minutes. Teskey.
Nice pass.
Oh, that was the way to come right out of the break and do something to change the momentum.
How about Teskey with the touch?
7-1, little touch pass. Wow.
He's really become a solid player. A lot of big guys would have fumbled and drop kicked it. That's where he is tough. He gets you on his back. Like right in here.
Back down low. Tillman over Teskey.
Great defense by the big guy. Little belly bump. Stood tall. Michigan State is only 2 fouls. Nice look by Simpson.
Simpson to Teskey.
A little eye contact there between Simpson and Teskey. Great read. And Teskey having a big impact here late for Michigan.
And Tom Izzo says, I don't like the way this is going. Timeout, Spartans. Wolverines back up by 4.
Just between us, you know what's better than mopping? Anything. At the end of a long day, it's the last thing I want to do. Well, I switched to Swiffer WetJet, and it's awesome. It's an all-in-one, so it's ready to go when I am. The cleaning solution actually breaks down dirt and grime, and the pad absorbs it deep inside, so it prevents streaks and haze better than my old mop. Plus, it's safe to use on all my floors, even wood. Glad I got that off my chest. And the day off my floor.
Try WetJet with a money-back guarantee.
Tonight on CBS, something miraculous is bound to happen. A new episode of God Friended Me after 60 Minutes tonight, only CBS. That 9th assist of the game for Simpson was a beauty.
And Grant played with Nash, and I think he did this to Grant a couple of times. Grant picked it out. We used to call it a dummy play. You act as though you're not really interested. Get yourself available. He knew it was coming. Teskey has been marvelous on both ends of the floor. And Simpson, just extraordinary running the show.
29 assists in the tournament. He has tied Mateen Cleaves from the 99, the second ever Big Ten tournament. That was a Michigan State team that went to the Final Four down in St. Pete and then won the championship the following year against Florida in Indianapolis.
Of course, defensively on that timeout, not getting good vision on the ball interior. You got to see the ball and the man. It cost. I think it was Tillman. Got to stay at home and McQuaid now.
Winston's going to have to come alive here. So important to this team, and Teskey
Good reach in.
Little reach in right there. It was the right call. Big guys don't reach in that far from the basket. But yes, Winston putting pressure on, probing, and Teske reaching in right there.
Shows you how he can move his feet, though.
7-1.
Big guy. Make him a ballet dancer.
It's going to be a 1-and-1. Winston has hit his last 20 free throw attempts.
82% free throw shooter. You love your point guard. He's going to touch it a lot. Both of these guys at the end of the game.
Well, this is why it's so important for Winston. Hasn't really had a rhythm, but sometimes getting to the free throw line, seeing the ball go through the basket can get you going.
On the other end now, I think Teske's got to get a touch. I know they ball screen and slip him. I think he can power up, even a post up. He wants the three.
Wants to go around the screen by Teske. Out. Branstekas wide of the mark.
Got to get better. Michigan, over the years, flawless on offense, really struggling right now.
Tough shot, Winston. Teske taps it out. Goins is there. Now it's Poole. McQuaid back to defend. No whistle. Now there's one.
I'll tell you what, I thought McQuaid did a really good job of contesting, walling up. As Poole appears to have hurt himself on the landing there, but McQuaid, I thought,
I think you're right, Grant.
Walled up, hands straight up, maybe a little contact with the body. I'll tell you, both these teams well coached. Poole landing awkwardly there on his leg.
Ref's done a nice job too, like giving him a little time, tying his shoes just to gather himself.
Poole at the line to shoot two. Second foul on McQuaid. Poole with 10 points.
Simpson always talking to all his guys. You ever notice back here in the backcourt, tell him what he wants, what he expects the opponent to do on the offensive end?
Always coaching.
He is. Clever guy.
You see it in practice.
Yeah, you do. Empty side now. Let's see if they pick and pop. They get the switch they want. This is where he's good. Get a guy on the hip.
Winston working it hard. Gets around Poole.
And man, you said working hard on that play.
I'll never be able to say the blow by.
No.
He just has a pace about him, and then boom, accelerates.
First basket by the Spartans in 3:15.
Nice
Underneath
cut.
the Poole. And this will be the third on McQuaid. And once again, he takes Poole to the floor.
And what a great pace. Nice tempo. Takes his time. Meanders to the basket. Working hard, trying to get his team back in it. It's close.
As a financial advisor, I tell my clients not to worry about changing their minds in retirement. You may have always imagined your dream car as something fast. Then one day you decide it just needs to be safe enough to get her to college and back.
Principal, we can help you plan for that.
Nick's mom called the T-Ball League 8 times to help her shy son make some new friends. His parents shared videos of highlights, dance moves, and Jimmy Carlisle stealing third. Almost. They sent 7 texts when a new friend invited Nick for a play date. But in the end, they put their phones down and watched as Nick finally felt part of a team.
When we got engaged, we had no idea where to start.
Zola made it easy to make our registry and plan our wedding.
We started with a free wedding website with tons of gorgeous templates to choose from.
Zola made it look beautiful.
And once it was time to send our invitations, we made them with just one click.
They were great quality and fit in the budget.
We knew we had to register at Zola once we saw they had all our favorite brands.
We got all the gifts we wanted and contributions towards our honeymoon in Hawaii.
Zola is the easiest way to make your registry and plan your wedding.
Get started for free at zola.com/joy.
It's a 1-point Michigan lead with 3:43 to play here in Chicago. Here's the Capital One rewarding performance.
Well, Grant and I have been talking about this kid. I mean, last year with Wagner, he didn't get these opportunities, but he has been huge. He is a large human being. Now he's a basketball player as well. Great touch on the defensive end and always available.
Always available. Not just a big body, as you said, but his skill, his mobility, just so impressive what he's doing on full display for Michigan.
Inside 36 minutes to go before we'll have the selection show and the reveal of the field for the 2019 Road to Minneapolis. Cincinnati, by the way, has won the American Athletic Conference Tournament final, beating Houston, handing the Cougars their 3rd loss of the year.
And Jimmy controlling his emotions.
I see, it's so professional.
Save it for next week.
He is a pro.
Yeah. Poole to shoot 2. Just hit 1 of 2 the last trip down the floor. Tonight, Monaco is home to billionaires, mega yachts, and parties. See what else 60 Minutes found there. It wasn't Bill Raftery. Plus, are U.S. government workers being targeted by a secret weapon while working overseas? That's tonight on 60 Minutes. Poole hits 2. 3-point game. 3:30 to go.
A nice little set here. Somebody's got to cut.
Help Teske here on this mismatch with Winston.
Winston could have tied it.
Oh, what a rebound. What a fight. Oh, that's great. Poole winning that out.
Michigan trying to do something that's never happened in the history of the Big Ten tournament. That's win it 3 consecutive years. Simpson inside, drives on Winston.
And he refused the screen, set it up beautifully. The little guy with the monster ticker.
McQuaid.
And 3. How about that?
So smart right there by Matt McQuaid. Great ball fake.
And he didn't lean forward. Smart. Anytime you run out on this guy, you know, look at that. Uses it all. Head and shoulders. No dandruff. Beautiful.
3rd foul on Poole. These two have had some contact with one another here in the last few minutes. And now McQuaid at the line. He needs 1 point to tie a career high. Talking about a player in his 135th game. Going to shoot 3.
Nice.
And that experience, Jim, that you're alluding to, has come in handy here for Michigan State. McQuaid on both ends of the floor, but as Cassius Winston unable to get going, McQuaid has been huge.
New career high, brings it to within 3, and he'll get 1 more.
Jim, the last 2 trips by Michigan, they've run their action. They got away from it taking bad shots. They've got to continue running their sets. Don't be jacking up quick shots.
Conversely for Michigan State, got to be solid, stick to your principles defensively, stay disciplined, and keep Simpson out of the paint.
You got them all. It's down to a bucket difference.
Overload, replace.
Lippers.
Oh! Showing some onions.
He hit some big ones yesterday, that's for sure. None bigger than that one, though. McQuaid. One more time.
Sticking it big time. How about rising? Raising that level.
How about 27 points? Woo. Including 7 threes. Winston found him again.
Does this get you ready for the NCAA tournament?
I am ready.
Are you getting the score you deserve? No, you're not. Experian is changing that. For the first time, you can raise your credit scores instantly. Boost your credit scores now. Are you getting Experian Boost? Only at Experian.com/boost. No, you're not.
We are back.
Experian
The Big Ten
changing
championship
that.
coming
For
down
the
to the
first
last
time,
2
you
minutes.
can raise your credit scores instantly.
To the Met now,
Boost your credit scores now.
184 times.
Get
But for
Experian
the third
Boost
time in
only at
22 days.
Experian.com/boost. No.
What are we going to see here now? For the Wolverines. Big Ten championships have down to the last.
Give it up and then get it back. Get a little bit of better now. It's also got the dimensions of both corners in 22 days. Of course, got Brazakis as well and Livers, so he's got some options.
Michigan State has to help on defense, but also be sure to get out as quickly as you can to contest shooters.
You know he's going to do the ball screen. They go under on him. They're going to give him that shot. A little late and stuck now.
Simpson back outside with it. Pull short.
Not a good trip at all.
I agree with you. Ball movement, player movement, low clock, get into the screen and roll. That's the best recipe for Michigan.
And here's that Horns look. End up with a nice little lob.
Right underneath. Tillman ties it at 60.
And he went up and caught that right there. Tillman, great presence of mind. Was able to finish. And right now, Michigan calling timeout. With that pass by Winston, Tillman showed a lot of hard work to catch that. Great concentration, great finish. It's tied up.
Okay, I'll admit I didn't keep my place as clean as I would like because I'm way too busy. Who's got the time to chase around dirt, dust, and hair? So now I use heavy-duty Swiffer Sweeper and Dusters. For hard-to-reach places, Duster makes it easy to clean. It captures dust in one swipe. Ha! Gotcha! And new Sweeper heavy-duty cloths lock away twice as much dirt and dust. They get stuff deep in the grooves other tools can miss. You know what? My place is a lot cleaner now. Stop cleaning. Start Swiffering.
Up ahead, Wilson. Good night. They take it away again. Walton's turn for 2.
Unbelievable, these kids.
4 wins in 4 days. Simpson. Dagger. Bachner.
Why not, Mom?
Back-to-back Big Ten championships for Beilein and the Wolverines. Yes, they won it in Washington, D.C. 2 years ago. Last year at the Garden in New York. And now trying to make it 3 straight in Chicago. But look at Michigan State. Down early in the second half, 13.
When
Come back to tie it at 60.
And
a lot cleaner
when they
now.
run their
Stop
offense,
cleaning.
they
Start
get
Swiffering.
good things, Michigan, but they've been stuck late or doing one-on-one
Up ahead,
individual
Walt.
quick jacks. So get yourselves organized. Again, there's enough people on the floor if they can get themselves either a catch in the lane and a kick or a dribble drive. Once again, Simpson, I think he's better off igniting the offense and then getting it back late.
First leaving Michigan State, solid on defense. As right now, as you said, Simpson's off the basketball, but expect him to get it.
I like this.
Michigan State, by the way, only 4 fouls so far, so they've got 1 to give if they want to.
Nice pass.
Back outside, Simpson. 3 ball, no.
Nice, it was off Teskey. I thought Poole could have gotten it.
51 seconds, back to Michigan State. Last led at 17-15 early in this game.
Guys battling inside and Teskey getting his hands on it. You're right, Poole getting back in transition defense. Should have been there possibly to get that basketball.
Empty side ball screen here. Got to stay at home on the shooter.
A lot cleaner
They
now.
won't give it up, I don't think,
cleaning.
Winston. They'll
Start
try and get in the
Swiffering.
lane and be creative.
Here he's driving in. Teskey defending. Oh, somehow it goes. Looked like it was going to rim out.
How about the power at the rim?
Took it right at the big man.
Be patient. You can get something good. I like Teskey at the rim a little bit, though.
Brazakis into the paint. Trying to tie it. Comes up short. It'll stay at this end.
They're going to look at it, though.
And Raph, I don't know on that last play how that basketball got into the basket. As Cassius Winston putting this team on his back, getting into the paint.
He's so deceptive in every facet of his game, and they're going to check this to see who it came off. As Jim noted, they said they called it for Michigan.
Was it Tillman or Teske who touched it last?
I think you're right. I think it is Michigan.
Yeah, on that last play there, it looked like
swiped it out of his hands.
Swiped it out of his hands.
But the power of the little guy. And check the time as well.
Let's bring in Gene Steratore to checking out the timing. Who touched it last, Gene?
It looks to me like Teske's left hand does come through and push that off of his left fingertips live here. And I would think that they're going to keep this ball with Michigan State. They also will now do, as you just said, and make sure that when that basketball touches out of bounds, they go to that exact time.
Okay, it makes it kind of tough if you're in the Michigan huddle right now. You think you're setting up for a shot. You might be instead on the defensive end of it.
They're probably going through both aspects, though, Jim.
Yep.
So well organized, both of these guys.
Hall on the floor was off Michigan State. You know, from that angle right there, it looks like it's off Tillman.
Right.
And the other one, it looks like it's off Teske. This one looks like it's off Teske last.
It's so close right there, but Gene might be right. Teske might have touched it last.
I think the other thing we keep into consideration, guys, is that it's got to be indisputable, right? So we've got to have a rule. We have a ruling of Michigan getting the basketball. It has to be undisputed for them to overturn this.
Well, it looks like
a pinky in there, right?
Pinky's on the ball.
They're giving the ball to Michigan State.
Wow. And John Beilein, you were right. Now he's got to reorganize.
Yeah, he didn't look like he was expecting that at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Tell you what, that's a tough one. I would put that in indisputable, and they had called for Michigan.
Well, moving on now. Michigan doesn't need to foul right away. You want to maybe get a trap, try to get a steal. If not, then you need to try to foul.
He's got to reorganize.
Michigan State, make it a free throw shooting contest.
I would try not to let Winston get the basketball. Make a slower type of guy touch it if he can. Call for Michigan.
Well, moving on now.
And Winston just made his last 21 free throw
right
attempts.
Away. You want to maybe get a trap, try to get a steal. If not, then you need to try to Quaid and Winston. If you're Michigan, make it a free throw shooting contest.
I would try not to get a guy like that. This is a long distance to run. They may be able to jump a passing lane here if they communicate.
Henry to inbound.
They do. What a great job by Livers.
Timeout. Last one for the Spartans.
What a great job by Livers.
And maybe right now, if you're Tom Izzo, maybe substitute out Tillman, bring in another guard, another ball handler here. But what a fantastic job by Michigan defending that, switching.
Really
a timeout.
A really good heads-up play, and it's right there. A great read. Livers just denies and forces the use of the timeout. I think they're too far away on their cuts. Would you agree with that?
I agree.
I think you've got to be closer, maybe foul line, do a up and down screen or a cross screen, but you must step to the ball and be tough with the basketball because, as you said, they're probably going to give the foul, so you've got to be strong.
Are you questioning Tom Izzo and his call plan? Play calling?
You never question them about strength, I assure you.
And like I said, for Michigan, no need to foul right away. Try to deny. Maybe get a trap right away on the basketball, force a steal. You love the quickness and the interchangeable parts on the perimeter defensively for Michigan. Force a steal, turnover in the backcourt would be perfect for the Wolverines.
And they got Teske out for the speed reason. Everybody's got to match up. Grant, I wouldn't wait more than 3 or 4 seconds to give it, though, to extend the game a little bit. Would you agree?
I agree. Look at Jordan Poole, who's going to be guarding the ball, will probably get a quick trap as the ball's entered.
Same 5 on the floor for Michigan State, but this time it'll be Goins who will inbound it, not Henry.
Same distance they have to run. This is, I think, dangerous. You start early, screen, and you got to step to it.
Got him covered up, got to get it in. And Henry is quickly fouled by Matthews.
Nice bailout by Henry, though. They were stuck again. Well, you've got to sprint and make distinct moves to get free.
And you said it best, Henry, coming to meet the ball. Don't assume that you're going to come. The ball's going to come to you. Great catch there by Henry. And
Going to put a freshman on the line for a 1-on-1.
66% free throw shooter.
Teske now, same rebound on the, if the missed free throw, and of course he's a big factor too, whether it's a dump at him quickly or something at the rim. I would pressure from Michigan State now, not a gamble pressure, but make them use some clock.
1-on-1. Oh. Front of the rim, the glass, and down.
Well, the guy enjoying it the most is right there,
yes.
Isn't he?
I agree with you, Raph. Regardless, make a miss. Pressure the basketball. Don't make it easy bringing the ball up.
Speed dribble, you got to go.
They had fouls to give.
Yep.
Smart play right there. You can get back, get your defense set, get organized.
And down 3, they're going to bring Livers back in. He hit a late 3 in this game.
They still have one more to give now. I wouldn't give it too early, though. I'd force the ball back, let them dribble to use time. And Simpson taking it out. I would not let him get the ball back once he inbounds.
Trying to get Poole moving forward.
Poole on the run. Wide.
Thought he was going to get fouled.
They assumed the foul. Cassius Winston went to foul. It didn't. Poole threw it up there, and 2 seconds left. Michigan State getting to the free throw line.
This is the one time.
Oh, it looked like he tried to foul him. The officials may not have called it.
Sure did. It looked like Winston was reaching in.
Trying to do it on the floor. Almost got caught.
2 shots. Goins was not scored in the game. Just make one here. Would clinch it.
Boy, a gutsy effort by them, though.
3 matchups, 3 second-half comebacks against Michigan this year.
They are so tough mentally. I mean, we always talk about their physical play, their rebounding, their aggressiveness, but mentally, they just have a way of reaching back and getting more.
Off the fingertips of Poole. Michigan State has scored the last 10 points in the game and is going to take the Big Ten title in the tournament for the 6th time in 22 playings of the Big Ten tournament.
And as long as I've watched Michigan, it's one of the few times you can say their offense let them down. That's been the staple of John Beilein. They got away from what they do best, rushed some shots, made some poor judgments.
But that's been a recurring theme this season. Just inconsistency on the offensive end. The quarterfinals and semis, they looked fantastic, but down the stretch, couldn't find it. And of course, you talk about mental toughness, and that man in the huddle leading the charge, Tom Izzo.
The football mentality.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know much about that, though.
A little bit.
Now the officials are over at the monitor looking at a clock review, which is of very little consequence at this point anyway. Going to be Michigan State inbounding. And what will it mean? What will it mean? I mean, here you are within inside 20 minutes before the bracket reveal. Is it possible there was an either-or situation for Michigan State? Could they be a one with a win? Who knows? We're going to find out shortly. That ball was touched.
It was.
I always feel if they're the champion, particularly in a conference like this, they are deserving of the 1 seed.
Raph, I agree. And just all that they've been through, the adversity, winning this tournament, the way Michigan's been playing fantastic basketball as of late to beat this team. Yes, I think they're deserving as well as a number 1 seed.
And you talk about coming out of this league, Raft. Since 1999, the Big Ten has sent a team to the Final Four on 13 of those years since 1999.
Tells you the strength.
And in fact, have sent 2 teams on 4 occasions, and had a team playing on championship Monday 8 times
how about
in the last 20 tournaments.
So they have a lot of tapes of your delivery, I'm sure. But how about Arns and the inspiration, I'm sure, you know, the joy at finding out it wasn't as severe as we all felt it was. And this kid coming out, as you mentioned, the brotherhood, the bonding, you know, the amount of time and effort you put in to pulling for one another is just exceptional.
To your point about Arns there, Could have felt sorry for himself on this stage, not being healthy, could have stayed in the bag, but he's out giving everything he can. And that, to me, embodies Michigan State basketball. I know they're happy right now in East Lansing.
You figure Josh Langford out for the whole year. Barnes now, who knows?
Correct time, 1.9, Michigan State.
And of course, Ward had missed so much time. He's not really back to where he was. So they have done it with tape.
There you are, your Big Ten champions once again. For the 6th time, it's Michigan State. Denying Michigan a 3rd straight title. Last 10 points of the game again to Michigan State.
How about that? Well, closing the game on both ends of the court, just a battle of wills.
You loved that layup, did you?
Oh,
By
fantastic. That was, I don't know how he stole the basket.
Incredible. I mean, the effort, the will. Oh, look at this guy coming over here, Jim. Look at this.
This table just got tougher.
Are you okay?
But we won it.
Are you okay?
Coach Izzo. Most outstanding player is going to be Cassius Winston. Over to you, Tracy.